Robert Garcia, Lewis, stand up FightHype.com. Robert, first of all, you told me 2015, look out for your year. You said this was going to be the beginning of it. How do you feel right now, Robert?
I said it, man. You know, earlier this year I had a Red Catch who came to my gym. You know, Ivan Red Catch is a kid that is very dedicated. Had a great win by knockout against an opponent that nobody had ever dropped. Yeah. He dropped him twice and knocked him out. You know, and now Brandon Rios, his performance was awesome. You know, Red Catch looked better than ever. You know, and Brandon looked better than ever. You know, and this is just the beginning. We're still in January. You know, I know Mike is coming back soon. You know, we're already having really good talks for Mikey to come back in March or April, and people will see, you know, Brandon. They already see a new Brandon. They're gonna see Mikey back. Maidana's gonna get big fights. Evgeny Gradovic, still world champion, and he will get great fights. Jesus Cuellar is a great featherweight champion right now, who's gonna get great fights. I'm training Mikey Perez a heavyweight. You know, Mikey Perez a lightweight. You know, I just got so much talent, and I see this year being my best year, honestly.
What does the win tonight do for Brandon? Because there were a lot of questions, a lot of critics about that. He wins tonight. What does it do for him?
Look, it brings him back to the top. You know, forget what happened with Pacquiao. Forget what happened when he lost to Alarado. Now it's Brandon, the Brandon that beat Peterson, the Brandon that beat Acosta, the Brandon that beat Antillon. You know, John Murray. That's the Brandon Rios that is back, and that's the one that the fans are going to start seeing. You know, there's so many great fights out there. You know, so many big names, but you know, Cameron Duncan handles that.
You know, he mentioned Victor Ortiz. You mentioned Victor Ortiz, and it is Brandon body. He said it's not bad blood; it's more personal. Do you see it that way too, given the history between you know?
Look, you know, now that Golden Boy and Bob Arum are doing it, you know, why not? That's the fight that we will love, man. You know, but you know, is it worth it? It might not even be worth it. You know, maybe HBO wouldn't even buy that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's probably bigger names, you know, like Marquez or like Timothy Bradley. You know, Provanikov. You know, Lucas Matthysse fighting. You know, with just re-signed with Golden Boy, so that means he could fight Brandon. You know, there's so many fights out there. Brandon always wanted that fight against Matthysse. Brandon always wanted to fight against Maidana, but now they're teammates. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's so many fights out there, man. So many options, and you know, we're gonna leave it all up to Cameron Duncan.